Hello friends, today we are going to learn one more important grammar topic. Title of this grammar topic is degree transformation or degree of comparison. We have studied from 8th standard 3 important types of degree. Here given 3 important types of degree. First is positive degree. In a positive degree, there is an adjective between as or so as. In a positive degree, adjective is placed between as or so as, and in positive degree there is a comparison between two objects, two things, two cities, or any two articles. So, this is the first rule of identifying positive degree. Positive degree means there is a comparison between two objects, and these two objects compared, an adjective is placed between as and so as. For example is given here. The Himalaya is as tall as Sahyadri. The Himalaya is as tall as Sahyadri. Look at here this sentence. Adjective tall is placed between as or so as. So this is a positive degree. Understand? In a positive degree, adjective is placed between as or so as, and there is a comparison between two objects. Very simple. Then second type of degree, comparative degree form. In a comparative degree also there is a comparison between two objects, two things, and like positive degree form. In a comparative degree form also there is a comparison between two objects, two boys, two cities, two forts, two mountains, etc. And how we can identify comparative degree in the given sentence? In the given sentence, in a comparative degree, there is a suffix er to the adjective. Suffix er added to the adjective, or some of the adjective more is used at the beginning of this adjective. And word than is also placed in this sentence. How we guess comparative degree? In a comparative degree form, er is added to the adjective form. Er is added to the adjective form, or some of the exceptional adjective more is used at the beginning of this adjective. More difficult, more beautiful. This is the another way of expression in comparative form of adjective, and then is used in this sentence. Now look at this sentence. The Sahyadri is not taller. Here er is used to the adjective. Sahyadri is not taller than. Word than is also important, used in this comparative degree form. The Sahyadri is not taller than the Himalaya. So in this way, in a positive degree and in a comparative degree, comparison between two objects, two articles, two things, and interchange of degree can be asked positive into comparative or comparative into positive. Before going to discuss about the interchange of degree transformation or degree, first of all, I want to tell you some exceptional adjective forms. Some of exceptional adjective forms of degree, such as in a positive degree, good, comparative degree form is better, and in a superlative degree form is best. This is exceptional adjective form. Then another, in a positive degree bad, in a comparative degree adjective superlative degree, adjective is worst. Another one, in a positive degree, much, comparative degree, more, superlative degree, most. These are some of the exceptional adjective forms can be asked to change in your degree sentences. Then some of the adjective which we cannot add er, suffix er or est. For example, beautiful. We cannot make its comparative form adding er. But use more in front of the beautiful. More beautiful is a comparative form. And same way, superlative form of beautiful is most beautiful. In this way, some of the exceptional adjective forms, student, you know before going to interchange of degree. So, discussion about the interchange of degree and main types of 2 degrees we discuss, positive and comparative. In positive degree, adjective is between as or so as, relation and comparison between 2 objects. In a comparative degree, there is a er suffix to the adjective or a more before the adjective and then used in this sentence. Now see the example of positive degree, how we can interchange positive degree into comparative. Example is given here. The Himalaya is as tall as Sahyadri. The Himalaya is as tall as Sahyadri. This is sentence in a positive degree form. You can guess. Adjective tall is placed between as. Comparison between 2 mountains, the Himalaya and another is the Sahyadri. Now you should change the degree positive into comparative. How we can interchange positive degree into comparative degree form? While transforming positive degree into comparative degree form, think or take the second noun of the given sentence. The second noun after adjective, the Sahyadri. We begin the sentence with the second noun, the Sahyadri. Take the form of to be which is given in the first part of the sentence is. Then for maintaining the meaning of sentence intact, use not. If positive degree is affirmative, you should make comparative degree in negative form. Remember, positive degree sentence is affirmative, make a comparative degree form in negative way. And if positive degree in negative form or a negative type or a negative, you should make comparative degree in positive or affirmative manner. The Sahyadri is not. Why is not here? The positive sentence is affirmative. Not use er to the adjective taller than the Himalaya. The Himalaya is, the Sahyadri is not taller than Himalaya. This is comparative degree form. We discuss about one more sentence. How we interchange positive into comparative. We discuss about one more sentence of the same positive into comparative. Second sentence is Ramlal is richer than Shyamlal. In this sentence, there is also comparison between 2 persons, Ramlal and Shyamlal. And here, if we think adjective rich, add er and then, it is a comparative degree form. You should alter or interchange comparative into positive way. While transforming or interchanging comparative degree into positive degree form, you should begin with the second noun of the given sentence Shamla. Begin. Second noun Shamla. Use form of to be is. Use not, because comparative degree sentence is affirmative pattern, and that is why positive degree you should make negative way. Shamla is not. Replace adjective between as rich, as mentioned first noun Ramla. So this is your interchange of positive into comparative into positive. Understand? Simple way. This primary degree interchange we learn from 8th standard. Now we are going to discuss most important degree form, which is very essential, which is very important for 11th and 12th standard. That is superlative degree form. How we can change superlative degree form into the positive or a comparative degree? First of all, we discuss about the features of superlative degree. In a superlative degree, there is a comparison between one in all. Remember, in a superlative degree, there is a comparison between one in all. Hello friends, today we are going to learn writing skill section, a new topic for 11th standard. Title of this topic is note making. Under this note making section, student, you have to draw a tree diagram or complete the tabular data, and third subtype in the note making you have to practice this year. Note out the important points on given extract. The extract which is a specially classification, and students should read out the given passage, especially for a classification passage, and find out what is this passage about, what are the main points, other things in this passage, and then according to the instruction you should have to draw a tree diagram, or it may be you have to fulfill tabular data, or you have to draw or note out the point in this sub question also. So in today's lecture we are going to learn how we should draw a tree diagram on given passage for a classification. So first of all, student, remember what are the steps, necessary steps for drawing a tree diagram under note making section. Remember, these steps are useful to you while drawing a tree diagram on given topic or given extract. So many students have committed mistakes. As a draw a tree diagram means they can't understand the meaning of this topic, draw a tree diagrams, and that is why, remember, draw a tree diagram means you have to read the given passage for classification. You have to follow the steps according to the instructions, and then what is the next steps? Student, you have to present in the answer paper we are going to learn in today's lecture. Now listen carefully. Necessary steps to follow. Every student should follow following steps before drawing a tree diagram on unseen passage given in the question paper. First steps, read the given extract carefully. In your question paper, question is given to you as well as the unseen passage for classification also provided you. You should read out the given passage carefully, and after reading the passage, go through the once throughout the passage. Don't worry if you understand 50% this passage, read twice this passage. You will automatically understand the global meaning, central idea, or what is this passage about, all these things. You should understand after reading twice this passage. So reading is a necessary thing while drawing a tree diagram, and you should read passage and understand passage. What is the content of passage? What is the theme or a central idea of the passage? These are the necessary things while drawing, before drawing a tree diagram. Okay? Now remember next steps. Find out main points, sub-points of given subject. As you read the given passage, you may have come across subtypes, main types in this passage, and while reading passage, you should understand what are the main types given in the passage, what are their subtypes also given in this passage, and what are the minor details also provided in this passage. All these minor details, subtypes, main types, you should read and understand, because if you read and understand these subtypes and main types, you can easily present a proper tree diagram. So finding out main types, subtypes, and presenting their minor details is the necessary second step of drawing tree diagram. So this is the second step we discuss about. Find out main points, sub-points, minor details about this passage. One more thing I also want to suggest about it. After reading a passage, after first reading, after second reading, you should ask a question to your mind, what is this passage about? You should ask a question to your mind, what is this passage about, and answer of this question may be the title of your tree diagram. Remember, answer of this question, what is this passage about, may be the title of your tree diagram. And when you ask second question to the title, how many types or how many parts of flowering plant given in this passage, for example, automatically you come across or you will find the main types of the given topic in this passage. So in this way, finding out main types and subtypes is also a necessary thing while drawing a tree diagram. Now we turn to the next steps. Give suitable to them your own diagram. You should find out a suitable title for your tree diagram, your tabular data as well as your note out the points. So finding out title is a necessary thing. And how we should find out the title? Ask a question. What is this passage about? And according to my opinion, the title of the passage or a title related to the passage should be come across first 1.5 line, 1 or 2 lines just, and you can easily understand what is the title, what is this passage may be about. So in this way you should find out the title, and then you should find out the main points, sub points of the given subject or a given title, their minor details, their examples, their subtypes you should also find out while reading second time. Then one important thing about drawing a tree diagram, that is a proper branching. What is necessary in tree diagram? Proper branching from title to main point to sub point to minor detail. There should be the perfect connection. Perfect connection is a necessary, proper branching is a necessary part of your note making subtopic tree diagram. So proper branching from beginning to end, there should be, every part should be connected with arrows or lines. This connection of arrows and lines should be necessary. This is called a proper branching. In a diagram, tree diagram, proper branching is the most important part. Remember. Then next point, we should follow necessary steps as consider minor details. You should also consider minor details given in this passage. Every single minor detail should be pointed out in your diagrammatic form. And so considering every minor detail is a necessary thing while drawing a tree diagram. And one important thing I want to suggest here, while drawing a tree diagram, don't write complete statement. Pick out only important word phrases and place before the arrow or in front of the arrow or in the box. So what is necessary? Pick out the important word phrases. Don't write a complete statement. While drawing a tree diagram means just writing a whole statement is not a necessary condition or a necessary thing. Pick out only necessary important word phrases and put them in a diagrammatic form. And the last point while developing tree diagram, that is maintain suitable space between points. Student, you should maintain suitable place means while drawing a tree diagram, 2 points cannot be mixed up with each other one another. 2 points cannot be mixed up with each other and one another. There should be the sufficient space provided to each main point, sub points, minor details. Remember, the point should be clear cut. They should not be mixed each other. There should be the sufficient space. And in this way, you should draw a tree diagram. And while drawing a tree diagram, what we should do? Give at first a suitable title to your tree diagram. Give at first a suitable title to your tree diagram. Then, with the help of lines, vertical, slanting lines, you should also mention in front of the arrows main types. Then also you should mention subpoints and their minor details below this diagram. So these are the necessary things students should follow while drawing a tree diagram. I also want to provide you one example. I recite you just a few lines of a short passage which is given for a classification, and then I have explained how we should draw a tree diagram on given passage for classification. Word literature, now listen passage. Word literature is very hard to define. Word literature is very hard to define. Some says literature is a mirror of life. Some says literature is a mirror of life. Others says literature is a criticism of life. And one more also explanation about literature. Literature that reflects life. There are 4 branches of literature. There are 4 branches of literature: poetry, drama, short story, novel. Poetry is further divided into 2: imaginative poetry, romantic poetry. Drama is also classified into 2 groups: comedy and tragedy. Novel has many types. Novel has many types such as historical, regional, scientific, psychological, realistic. And one more, 4th type, short story has a little scope in literature, though it stands close to life. Short story has a little scope in literature, though it stands close to life. So this is the brief passage for classification I have provided you. Now students should read out this passage given in question paper. Suppose after reading this passage, you should find out what is this passage about. The first question come into your mind: what is this passage about? An answer of this question may be the title of your tree diagram. The passage is about literature. The passage is about literature. And after getting a title, you should get a title. This passage about literature. What are the terms of literature? 3 terms. given in this passage about literature, that is mirror of life, mirror of life. Second one, criticism of life, criticism of life, and third, that reflects life, that reflects life. These are the three terms related to the literature in this passage. And then you should come to the next part of this diagram. Branches of literature. How many branches of literature given in this passage? There are 4 branches of literature given in this passage. For example, we should classify these 4 branches with the 4 parts in front of the arrow. You should mention these 4 branches, such as poetry, second branch is drama, third branch is novel, fourth branch is short story. So in this way you should get the title, their main branches, their sub branches, then minor details also you should mention in this diagrammatic form. What are the minor details provided in this passage? Poetry is further classified into 2. Poetry is further classified into 2. First is imaginative poetry. Second one, romantic poetry. So drama is further classified into 2. Drama is also further classified into 2. Comedy, tragedy. Drama is also further classified into 2. Comedy and tragedy. Novel has many types. 4 or 5 subtypes of novel. You should mention these novel types: historical novel, regional novel, scientific novel, realistic novel, psychological novel. So in this way you should mention the sub points. Short story is also further classified into 2. Short story is also further classified into 2. Little scope and stands very close to life. So friends, remember, in this way you should draw a tree diagram with the proper branching. Once again I repeat whole entire topic. First of all, necessary steps to follow: read the given passage, find out main points, sub points in the given extract, give suitable to your diagram, proper branching is necessary, consider every details, every minor points. So you begin with the title. Title should be written in a box while drawing a tree diagram. Then lines, using the lines and arrows, you should mention the points in front, main points in front of the arrows. Main points, sub points should be mentioned with the proper pace: poetry, drama, novel, short story, and you should connect every point with the arrows and lines. This is called proper branching, and in this way you should complete your note making tree diagram topic. Understand? This carries 3 marks in your new syllabus pattern. 3 marks for drawing a tree diagram. I hope you understand this topic of drawing a tree diagram, and you will find it easy to solve in your question paper. Thank you.